So yeah, let's. So you. Oh my God, there's a lot of guys. I'm gonna use Force Wing. So you got a lot of guys right.
So, I saw some speculation earlier in the week about how they could possibly bring Ahsoka into the new Rey movies. And speculation on how they could explain her absence during the sequel trilogy and possibly keep the Skywalker bloodline alive is by them saying that she took the child of Luke Skywalker to Peridia in the other galaxy and has been raising him and protecting him there.
That's what Ahsoka's been doing since
during the events of the sequel trilogy, if they want to bring her into the new Rey movies that they're making.
Yeah, well, because she's stuck in the other galaxy. Is that how it ended?
Right now she is. Yes, I don't think she's going to stay there for the second season and the upcoming Mandoverse movie.
There's a Mandoverse movie coming out?
Yes, that's. I thought I'd talk to you about that.
You're gonna have to sometimes repeat stuff because I can never keep up.
Well, officially,
as
far as official announcements, there are 3 Star Wars movies that we can look forward to. Beginning in 2025 will be the first one, 2026 and 2027. The first one in 2025 will be the Rey movie, the sequel to the sequel trilogy, which is supposedly all about Rey rebuilding the new Jedi Order. The second movie, in 2026, is the Mandoverse movie. This one was announced back in 2020 by Kathleen Kennedy, and in her own words, she says it's basically the Avengers of the Star Wars universe. They're taking all of the Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau shows that they've been making on Disney Plus, and it will accumulate in this movie. Everyone assumes, and I think naturally so, it will be the big battle with Grand Admiral Thrawn. That's because that's kind of where everything has been working to so far, between Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian, and the Ahsoka show. And we have the upcoming Skeleton Crew is tied into that universe as well. So, like I say, it's in 2026, the movie, and this is written and directed by Dave Filoni. So that's the one. And then the next final one in 2027 is the Tales of the Jedi movie that will be the origin of the first Force users in the galaxy. Maybe not even necessarily Jedi. From what I understand, it's going to be more about the origins of the Force, more so than the Jedi, and the first people that began using that, which I'm all there for that. Now, to get back to my point, because Dave Filoni is now in control of everything, and he created Ahsoka along with George Lucas, and it's his own baby, you know, there is speculation that, and also by including Ahsoka in the Rey movie, that just increases the audience for Ahsoka, which could have a box office trickle effect in the movie the next year, where Ahsoka will be one of the main stars as well. So the speculation I saw is that to explain why Ahsoka didn't show up during the First Order and all of that is because she took the child of Luke Skywalker and is raising it in the Peridia galaxy. Now, I'm all for this because I don't like how they eradicated the Skywalker bloodline in the sequel trilogy. That's one of my biggest complaints about that. Rey took the Skywalker name, which is fine, but she's not a Skywalker. So I would be for that. And I actually, where I think it could get interesting, is my idea, is what if Luke and Ahsoka hooked up? And the child is not only the child of Luke Skywalker, but of Ahsoka as well.
Huh.
If I was Dave Filoni, I would go in that direction.
Yeah. Oh, that would be an interesting idea. So
because Ahsoka's race, if you're not aware, Ahsoka's race lives for 200 years. Okay?
Oh, okay.
That's the average lifespan of a Tortuga. That's what her
Okay.
alien species is Tortuga. And so Ahsoka was, when she was a Padawan under Anakin, start of the Clone Wars, I believe she was only 12. So
Yeah.
by the time she's hanging out with Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian, which is roughly, what is the timeline there? Start of the Clone Wars. Clone Wars lasted for what, 10 years? The 10 years between episode 2 and episode 3?
Was it 10 years? I was like maybe 5, but I mean, you know
I'm not sure.
You know the cartoon.
Yeah, off the top of my head, I'm not sure. But I mean, basically what? You have 30 years between end of the Clone Wars and A New Hope. And then you have what? A New Hope to Return of the Jedi is 5 years, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then Mando was about 7 years after Return of the. She got 30. It's about 45. So I'd say Ahsoka's about 60 years old by the time she's hanging out with Luke Skywalker. So she's not even halfway through her lifespan.
Yeah. She'd still be.
I'm telling you, if you want to make a character more popular than Baby Grogu, you have a character that is the offspring of Luke Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano.
Yeah. So where's this like thoughts of Luke having a kid coming from? Is this just like because they did in the novels, or is there like people been dropping hints?
Well, in the original novels from the expanded universe that is no longer canon, yeah, Luke had a whole bunch of kids. And to be honest, I'm not sure where this is coming from, because the rumor that I heard, they specifically named the child Owen Skywalker.
Okay.
So Luke named after Uncle Owen, because in the original, Luke actually named his child Ben Skywalker. So they took that in the movies and they made Leia's, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. Why would Leia? She met, like, I guess she did hang out with Obi-Wan Kenobi, when I forgot about that. That actually makes more sense to me now. Sorry, I'm thinking about this as we're going through it. But before I was like, why the hell would Leia name her kid after Ben Kenobi? Like, she never even met the guy, right? He helped her rescue her from the Death Star, but she never even saw him during the Death Star rescue, and she never met him. But then they did the Kenobi show, and oh no, wait, she did hang out with Ben Kenobi during their adventure, so I guess it makes sense. But anyways, regardless, sorry to rant.
Oh no, that's okay. That's why you're here.
Yes.
That's why you're here. I have a conundrum though. I have a conundrum because I wanted to try my Force Shock, and I've been meaning to make it a big event. But now I have to level up again. I'm like, well, I don't want to pick the next level because I haven't tried the original thing. So now I'm like, oh. But yeah, Force Shock. It's probably pretty lame. Let's go all in. Go up to Force Lightning, and remember to use it next time we have a chance.
Right.
So yeah. Anyway, did you?
Because I got to.
So you have. So it's all. Oh, let's see what happens.
The cave is just ahead.
Okay.
I believe you are strong enough to explore the tomb ahead. You will have to face the challenges of this tomb alone. Are you ready?
Yeah, of course. I will go on alone. I got Force Lightning now. Can't wait to try that out.
I got a bad feeling about this.
So my Padawan, apparently, I've never actually seen him. I've never used this yet that often, but he does have a perk where if he'll say that, and that means you should save your game. So I guess you're the closest thing I have to that. So I guess I'll save my game as soon as I can, because it means you might die when he says that.
Okay.
Who are all these
Do not
people?
heed the words of the Jedi Council. The Republic will fall if we do not act now.
Oh, is this the
Already
past?
the
Oh, there's
Mandalorians
Malik.
have taken 3 systems along the rim. They will only grow more powerful with time. Come stand with me. We will use our might to help the Republic in its time of need. Join Revan and I. Together, we will battle this menace.
Okay. I've been here. This is when you recruited me for the Mandalorian War. This is when who? You? What? Who am I talking to when I say that? No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna say this is a test. All of this is just a test.
All life is a test, And sometimes the student can be a teacher too. You know it, even now. The Jedi Council is wise, but will take too long to deal with this threat. We must act now to stop the Mandalorians. I have heard of you. Your masters speak well of your skills in battle. Join us.
I forgot how pompous Malik was before he tasted real power.
I am proud that Revan and I will be taking up our lightsabers for the good of the Republic. Without the blessings of the Council seems content to watch, to debate, while entire systems fall to the Mandalorians. If we don't act now, there may be no Republic army to assist in the future. I sense you will join us. What are your reasons?
Oh, so many options here. I could. No. I think it made sense. I think the Mandalorians were killing too many people. I couldn't sit by while so many suffered. That's probably what I'll pick. Yeah, I couldn't sit by while so many suffered.
A good reason. Delay would have brought ruin, and there was much suffering. You had to act.
Wow, this is really soul-searching for me right now.
It was within our power to end the war.
I think
the Council chose to debate
was
behind
the right
closed doors, while planets burned.
Oh, so they're trying to... I still won't tell you anything. My reasons are my own. I'm barely following this conversation.
You stand alone in this, Jedi. Soon you will see things my way.
Oh, we gotta fight a bunch of old Jedi, eh? So what we got here? We got Kariaga Sin, Talvon Esan, Malik, Nisatso. Bastilla's there. Holy smokes, what is Bastilla doing there? And Zasset Terab. I gotta fight all these folks? Holy cow. Alright, wow, this is gonna be intense. Okay, so...
Bastilla was in your party member in the original KOTOR, correct?
Yeah, well, she's like the one with the Jedi meditation. I didn't realize that she would have been with Malik and Revan. I don't know. I mean, this is... Who knows? I mean, this is all some crazy vision. So, but I gotta like, defeat a ton of Jedi, Bastilla and Malik being some of them. So this is gonna be a tough fight. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this one. All right, so I'm gonna go that, and then I'm gonna go flurry him, and then I'm gonna go forced wave, and then I'm gonna go try to take out some of the minions first. Oh, I forget what the buttons are. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, I did this wrong before. So, yeah, flurry you, force wave, back to flurry, and then is it... What is the button? There we go, okay.
You're setting up your queue and then hitting the button and they all disappear? Is that what your issue is?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not force waving.
Holy cow, how are you gonna...
Oh, I totally died. Oh, I totally didn't save either. The final attack did not kill you, but you feel the taint of the dark side coursing through you. What is happening to me? Yes. Did you hear that? That awesome dark side music?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm totally
Very cool.
Totally screwed up. Luckily, I got super good. Well, actually, my healing kind of sucks because I think my wisdom sucks. Well, it's not that great. Luckily, I have a lot of force points. There we go. Back to normal. All right, let's go save the game. because things are getting intense. I'm thinking that was another unwinnable situation. Another
Yeah.
What was it? Kobayashi Maru.
Kobayashi Maru.
All right, so what are we gonna do now? Let's go this door. So, is this actually a physical location, or is this all in my mind? All these hallways and doors.
I think you're in the world between worlds.
Okay. Oh, that's right. It could be. All right, so you had a question about Han Solo last episode. Why don't you bring that one up again?
Yes. Because there are 2 upcoming projects which I think require the presence of Han Solo. One was the Filoni project that we were talking about earlier, and when you're having an all-out galactic war about 8-9 years after Return of the Jedi, well, it'd be safe to assume that General Solo would be involved in that in some capacity.
Yeah, I guess because okay. So if I recall, you said there's a Lando movie, which I think that was kind of like
there's a Lando movie, which you'd think Solo would show up in that.
Yeah, what's the actor's
Alden
name
Eldritch.
Again? Yeah,
Alden Eldritch.
I thought he was good and he was fun, and I think he merits another.
Yeah, he's not Harrison Ford, but nobody is Harrison Ford, and he did a great job. He was.
Yeah. So I think that would he should be in that movie. So that's pretty simple.
But then the question is, if you're doing a 10 years after Return of the Jedi movie, and you've already established that Luke Skywalker in this time frame is still being played by Mark Hamill, but with CGI.
Yeah, you're talking about the other the one about the war, right?
Yes.
Which is so Lando movie we figured out, but it's the war with the
war.
That one.
Basically, let's just call it the Heir to the Empire movie, because that's basically what Filoni is doing. He's adopting, right? He's bringing Thrawn in, and
he's going to do. Right?
That's the movie he's going to do is basically the Heir to the Empire movie, in which Luke, Han Solo, and Leia are all main characters.
Yeah,
so, he has to be in that, even if it's just like a 5-minute scene where, sorry, I have to go do this. Well, that's fine, but he's got to be in there at some point. And I think it would be it would take me out of the experience if you have Han Solo and Luke Skywalker sharing a scene, and Han Solo is the recast Alden Eldritch, and then it's CGI de-aged Luke.
Yeah,
right?
That doesn't make any sense. Okay, hold on. Let's just check this out. We'll get back to the conversation. This database is blown out and inoperable. However, its final message remains burnt into the display. The others were confident they could sneak past the Shamrock breeding grounds. I was ordered to lock the door and wait their return. I hope they can find us a way out of this tomb. These visions threaten to break through all the discipline I've gained in my training. Okay, so there's some LSD gases or something, psychedelic gases going on that's causing all this stuff. Or I guess it's just the dark side. That's what it does. Okay, so yeah, back to that.
Do you have a rebreather so you don't get poisoned?
No, I can just handle it. I got my will. That's my meditation thing. So okay, so back to that. Yeah, if you're gonna have, it doesn't make sense to have. Holy cow, there's a lot of guys. To have the Alden. What's his name again?
Alden Eldritch.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. That would be silly to have Mark Hamill and Alden Eldritch.
Let's get real world though. What are the chances they're going to get Harrison Ford to come and film scenes as Han Solo, so that they can de-age him? I don't see that happening.
They're de-aging Mark Hamill. Well, so I thought about this. It's I know what they did for Mark Hamill. It sounded like it was pretty intense. There's a lot of bats.
Yes.
But they de-aged him. They de-aged him though for Indiana Jones. So how arduous? Was it not as arduous, the techniques they used for that? So grumpy Harrison Ford was able to handle it.
I don't know. I do know it cost a a lot of money, though.
Well, yeah,
de-age him and
money should be no object if you're going to get Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill in the same movie.
Well, I mean, the answer, I guess, as long as Harrison Ford will allow them to do with his voice what they did with Mark Hamill, because from what I understand, all of Mark Hamill's dialogue was not actually Mark Hamill talking. It was all, they created this computer database of like every recorded line of dialogue they could get of Mark Hamill from TV shows, movies, and all of that. And from what I understand, his voice was
that was
completely...
a lot of bats I just killed there.
That was a lot of bats. Digitally recreated. So if you'll let them recreate his voice, because they can do that amazingly, I guess you don't actually need Harrison Ford running around on a set.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So then, I mean, what? Yeah, I mean, what? Yeah, is he just going to wait till they can computer regenerate all these guys from scratch and you don't even need them, right? Because eventually that's where it's going to be, right? Eventually when they're long dead, we can just like, I mean, because they signed the contract, I assume the contract is we can use their likeness, and like Lucasfilm can use their likeness like until the end of the universe, right? I hope that I'm guessing that was how the contract was written.
That is true. They did, yeah.
But so they might as well just wait for that. Then they can make a ton of Solo,
they still
Skywalker,
want the
Leia
though.
movies, right?
They still want the actor's blessing, though. And if he like says no, you can't do it, I don't know.
I guess they can't do it.
Maybe legally they could, but do they want to? So
they have his ill will.
I mean, hey, in a perfect world, he'd just be like, "Hey, I need the paycheck. Sign me up."
Right? Well, he needs the paycheck. This looks like
I don't think he needs the paycheck.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I saw him interviewed by Graham Nolan, and he's like, "Why are you still working?" He's like, "I need money." So,
how can we break through the Mandalorian lines without support?
There's another flashback.
The path is mined, and the place is crawling with enemies. I know we've got our orders to press forward, but we're at quarter strength. We can't, General.
I think just recast.
We need to retreat.
Just recast those actors.
Well, I mean, I would say just don't have him in the movie. If he says no, we're like, well, fine. We just want to have him in the freaking movie. We'll just I don't know. So when is this movie supposed to be starting to shoot?
From what I understand, Disney was pushing for it to happen fast, and Filoni, now that he has creative control, was like, no, I want to do at least one more season of Ahsoka, one more season of the Mando, and then do the movie.
Oh, so this movie's far off. It's like a long way off.
Well, like I said, it's a 2026 release, right?
Oh,
2025 it's 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years from now.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna do a line here. We'll continue this conversation once I'm done doing my dialogue part of this saga. This is next in the heart of the Mandalorian Crusade. I'm not gonna get all involved in this. I'm just gonna kind of be
that's fine.
That's my meditation band kicking in, making sure I'm kind of objective through all this. This is next in the heart of the Mandalorian Crusade.
We know, General, but we just don't have enough men to accomplish our objective, no matter how important. We already lost half the men just getting to the path. They've got the rest of the company pinned down by the crash site. You can't possibly ask the troops to go forward. If you ask us to charge, will it make
is that
a
what
difference?
happened? It wasn't me slaughtering people. It was like I had people die because I ordered like an all-out attack, like World War I style. Maybe that's part of my guilt. Only Revan could answer that. Even afterwards, no one could piece together exactly what happened. We won, though. Yeah, that's more or less.
We will press forward if you ask it. The path is mined. If you ask us to charge, there will be losses, General.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take this kind of weird stance here. I'll do this entire offensive on my own one-man army in this hallucination here. Not this time. I'll go up there alone.
Thank you, General. Thank you.
Oh, look at all those mines. Oh dear. I'm just gonna disable all the mines. That's all we have to do. It's that easy. All right. I can't recover, unfortunately, because my demolitions isn't that great. This is gonna take forever if I have to disable them. All right, I'm gonna save. See if I can just run them over and not die. Saving game. All right, Newhouse, you got to keep track of our conversations. Where were we at? As I run through all these mines.
I think we were talking about recasting.
Yeah. So, well, whatever. I mean, this movie's so. I mean, okay, so 3 years isn't that long of a time. Oh, we got to fight Mandalorians. Look at this. Oh, look at all these Mandalorians. How about that? Okay, now we're gonna try some Force Lightning on these guys. Ready for that, Newhouse?
Oh yeah, do it.
All right. Oh, I can't. Oh, I have no force. I have no force abilities. What happened to all my force abilities? Oh, I got no health either. I don't know what happened. I think. Oh, because I walked over all the mines. That's why I don't have any health. Okay, so let's find. Oh, I got to use this filter here.
You gotta use some stims, dude. Recharge your health, recharge your force power.
Let's see how many health I got. I got a lot of life support packs. Let's use all these med packs. Those are cheap. All right, here we go. Okay, so I got no force, so I just gotta straight up fight these guys. So let's do that. I'm gonna do. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I like to cut up one guy and then cut up another guy. So it's like I'm fighting two guys at the same time. That's kind of how I like to play this game. So you can see this. See how this plays out. Oh, except for my bozo soldiers in the way, I can't get to my target. I said I was going to do this by myself. They didn't listen, I guess. Look at all the swords. All right. Whoa! Oh, good thing you can't fall over cliffs here. All right. All right. Again, Newhouse, you're in charge of keeping track of the conversations. Well, in between random battles we have to go through. You were saying
3 years is a lot.
Yeah.
Fair amount of
3 years is not a lot of time. Well, ideally 3 years should be how long a Star Wars movie should take to make, but they've obviously decided they got to get it done in 2. So that means he's got to be starting to write this thing, right? Because he should be starting the pre-production in
I
like
think
2 years out.
He's had it all written already. I know he already has the second season of Ahsoka written, and I know Favreau already has the 4th season of Mando written.
Yeah. Okay. So this movie is pretty close to being done. So the script isn't done though yet, right?
Officially, I don't know. I would say yes, knowing Filoni.
Okay, so then I guess it's whatever's in that script. Does it have Han Solo lines or not?
I believe it is yes, that Han Solo is in the movie.
Okay, so you heard that much. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was that solidified. Okay, so well then, I guess it all depends. I assume
like, what are you gonna do with Leia? Are you gonna CGI her?
Yeah, they would.
They would recast her daughter.
Fake her, right? Oh, you think you're recast her?
You cast her daughter.
Really?
What they did for the Rise of Skywalker? Her daughter played her in the flashback scene with Luke, and then they just composited Carrie Fisher's face onto her daughter's body on board with Lucasfilm, and she works with them. So I just cast her. That's what I do.
Well, okay, sure. I mean, if you think like AI generating her is not doable at this point.
Here's the thing, okay? While Luke looked really good and all of that, you also got to remember what happens to that if you blow it up on a big screen, right? The technology is good, but it's not perfect. And I don't know. I think they might be better off not trying to reach the uncanny valley and just cast with real actors.
Yeah.
Instead of giving audiences a reason to like, oh, it was so good, but the CGI on the actors' faces were so bad that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but sometimes they gotta push. They gotta push themselves, right? You gotta take chances. So
yeah, I guess.
but
I guess
mean,
if it's 10 or 15 minutes, then yeah, you can get away with the
I think
CGI.
that's
But
all
if
it
we're
would be.
talking
Yeah,
like
no,
an hour of screen time, you got to get actors. I think.
Yeah, no, I don't think you're gonna have an hour of Leia. No, there's no way they're gonna have an hour of Leia. Okay, so we're gonna hear Kriya's here, so let's see what she's got to say.
You are to be commended for making it this far.
What do you have to
Kriya,
say
what are
for
you doing
yourself?
here?
You've revisited the dark moments of your past, and now you must face the present.
What do you mean?
Your confusion is natural. The others and I will help you understand.
The others? Oh, look at this. You can use the old Scotty line. But we're not gonna do that.
Get away from her. She's a dark Jedi.
Atten, where did you come from?
Atten, I've had enough of your senior contempt.
Ooh. Kriya, calm down.
I will protect myself from this foul-mouthed ruffian.
Hey, what's the commotion here?
Stay out of this, Beodor. This is a personal dispute between Atten and myself.
You're threatening Atten with a lightsaber, and I'm supposed to just stay out of it? No.
Why do I even bother? Oh, it's I forgot to talk about my droid. This is my cute little droid.
The three of you would challenge me? You sorely underestimate the power of the Force.
Think again, Kreia. Your dark influence will end.
Your friends are all arrayed against me. Will you stand for this?
I'm barely following what's going on here. Has she been manipulating me all from the beginning? I don't really know. I think I'll just stand back and watch. Sure. I'm
so
at that
you will
point.
do nothing? Apathy is death. Worse than death. Because at least a rotting corpse feeds the beasts and insects.
Apathy is death. Apathy is death.
Oh,
Apathy is death.
Apathy is death.
Apathy is death. That's pretty. Remember that, new house. Apathy is
Apathy is death.
death. That's why we're doing this stream, because if we didn't do this, apathy would be our death.
It's kind of off Star Wars, but I was watching hockey earlier, and they were saying that John Tortorella's quote for the team when the Tampa Bay won the Cup in 2004 was that safety is death.
There you go. So as you're starting to get whoever's ever going to watch this, yeah, we like hockey. We'll probably have an episode where we talk about hockey. You can probably then deduce what country we're from. But yeah, so eventually we'll get into more hockey. But I do want to bring
China.
China. I do want to bring one funny hockey fact. Is that I saw a trailer. Have you seen the trailer for the Brett Hull Timo Sulani movie?
I heard podcasters talking about it, saying they can't figure out if it's a real movie or not.
Yeah. I don't know.
What is it?
Well, you should check it out, and then we'll bring it up next episode. We'll talk about the Brett Hull Timo Sulani trailer, and you can try to do some fact finding for us, and that'll be one of our topics as we as we bring in interesting topics of the world beyond just Star Wars. But yeah, I'll leave it at that.
All right.
It I'll give you this much. It doesn't look that good. but it might be so bad it's funny. I don't know. It's yeah, I couldn't tell if I was in a dream or not. That's all I could say when it came on my YouTube feed as a trailer. Yeah. Okay, so back to these. What the hell? So I got to fight everybody? This is my vision. Okay, so apathy just means by me being apathetic, they all just decide to attack me. So yes, I guess apathy was death. So that was probably not the right choice to do what I just did in New House. Okay, so Man, gotta fight all my old friends. Geez. Well, the handmaiden she's got a really mean big stick, so I'm going to take her out first. Yeah, I'm gonna go all in. Oh man. Oh, she just disappears. Okay, well that's easy. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of Kriya too. And then Atten. And then the droid. And then that guy. Oh no! Droid just flamethrowered me. Oh man, my health is so my healing is so bad. I'm not gonna survive this. No, I can't. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Oh yeah. Oh, maybe that was another unwinnable battle. Holy cow! This is it's getting rough. Kriya, what is this? Oh, I keep getting more dark side points. Huh.
Never should have got that force shock. Been nothing but dark side since.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think it's this cave. I think Korriban's just, that's what it does to you. Just starts to suck the light side out of you, right?
Yes.
Oh, what's going on in here? Oh, it's Darth Revan. It can't be. Why are you here? I'm all getting messed up now. Now I'm actually believing what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you not realize you're still in a vision?
No, I think this is starting to have its toll on me. See, when I was Revan, well, maybe Revan was dual wielding before.
In this trial, I am impressed.
Oh, I did well there. Succeeded. I don't know, Kriya. I feel this tube has changed me, and not for the better. I don't feel so good, Kriya.
You overestimate the power of the tomb. Any change you feel is coming from within yourself. Instinctually, you know your true path. Trust in your feelings. They will lead you in conquering the many challenges that the future holds for you.
Yeah, I'm ready to leave.
Search the room you are in. You should be able to unlock a passage that leads outside the tomb.
Okay. Ancient sarcophagus. Ooh, a mummified Ludo Kresh. Oh, that was another, was that a Sith Lord that we, saw? Do you recall New House?
Who, sorry? Ludo Kresh?
Ludo Kresh?
Absolutely. Is this his tomb?
Yeah, we just got his war sword.
Oh, yes, he was the Sith Lord that was in power at the same time as Nega Sadao.
Ah, that's
his main political rival in the Sith Empire.
Oh, that's right. He was the one who didn't
Ludo
want to,
Kresh. Yes, Ludo Kresh was pure blood Sith.
Got it. Okay, so yeah, I gotta save a lot more because died a lot more. Although I've died a lot, but I haven't actually really died. I haven't actually died yet. So, all right, I guess I'll just go left door first. Ooh, right. Some rubble.
While you run around here. Ooh, nice. Let's go shopping.
That must be like old money because this is like really old, this game, right? So maybe more worth it. Or maybe it was just like one old Sith credit that's like to a collector would be worth 230. I don't know. I don't know why they would have.
Republic credits will be fine. No, they won't. Yes, Republic credits will be fine. No, they won't. You think you're some kind of Jedi or something?
That's pretty good. What's that guy's name again?
Watto!
Yeah, Watto! Oh, I think we can get out of here.
You know, I actually felt bad for Watto when Anakin went back to Tatooine in Episode 2. Lost his shop. You know, he'd lost his shop.
Oh, yeah.
He's old and decrepit. He's, you know,
Yeah, well, he had slaves, so I don't feel like that.
Well, you know, the times were different back then. You know, everybody had slaves.
All right.
No, you're right. You're right. He did not deserve my sympathy.
Well,
Okay, while you run around here, I had so much fun doing trivia last week. I got a couple of trivia questions, but unfortunately, this is just for you because I know what the answers are, obviously. While you run around,
sure, bring them on.
I'm going to ask you a couple of trivia questions here.
Yeah, that's great.
All right. So, what is the name of the female member of the Jedi High Council who is of the same species as Yoda?
Oh,
The female member of the High Council that is the same species as Yoda. She only appeared in the Phantom Menace.
Yeah, I'm not gonna know the name.
No one knew why. She ended up meeting her fate at the end of Count Dooku's lightsaber. She watched the Tales of the Jedi cartoon.
Oh,
What was her name?
I definitely will not know that. You can only ask me things about like the I wouldn't even know names of like the original trilogy.
Okay. Well, to answer the question, it was Yaddle. Her name was Yaddle.
Okay, there you go. So for anybody watching,
okay. So the next one. Yeah, anyone else playing along here? You might have a point up on John Dabbs.
Stream and wants to chat the answers. You should check. We have as anybody with nothing better to do on a Saturday night watching our stream.
I'm on it. No, nobody's. We don't even have the bots commenting tonight, so that's okay.
All right.
It's a process. It's a process. Okay, so second question.
Yeah, bring it on.
I was going to pass this one, but after your names from original trilogies, and I will accept just the first name, because I don't think the last name was actually said on screen, but I know the first name is. Who was Luke Skywalker's gunner during the Battle of Hoth?
Okay, so that one, I definitely have a chance. Because it's, I do know he's the guy who says, "How are you doing?" And he's like, "I feel like I can take on the whole Empire myself." Right?
He's
like,
"I know the feeling." I think Luke's next line, he says his name or something. I know he says his name.
But his name is Dak, right?
Correct.
Yes, that's I know.
Point for John.
Yes, Johnny D.
Well done. Well done.
Yes. Cool. So you said you had another one, but I wouldn't know it. But you can still ask it just so I can know what kind of.
Well, no,
that was the second question.
That was the second question. All right. Third question. Third question will be: which hand did Luke Skywalker lose in his fight with Darth Vader?
That's a good question.
Chance here. 50-50.
That's a good question. Well, I think I can visualize it because I've probably seen that scene probably like 100 times, right? So yeah, give me as I check out all the different places we haven't explored in the map. I pretty sure it was the left hand. Am I right, or am I not right?
You are incorrect.
Oh, really? Okay. Because the reason why I thought is because I thought it was
the scene you're looking at.
Oh, you know what? I totally. For some reason, I had it backwards when I was visualizing it. Yeah, you're right. It's the right hand because it's basically it's the upstage hand, wouldn't it? Because of the shot that they do, right? So Luke's on the right, so his upstage hand's gonna be the right hand, right?
Plus, so you overthought it. You overthought it. You know what you should have thought of?
Yeah. Well,
Which hand does he hold his? What hand does he hold his lightsaber with?
Oh, I didn't.
If you had just gone,
I only thought about what was his upstage hand because I'm thinking of like a theater thing, right?
Yeah. And on screen when you're looking at him, it's his left hand, but it's actually his right because yes, as you say, on stage.
Yeah,
all right.
So, cool. That was a good question.
That's okay.
That was a great question.
All right, you can redeem yourself with this one. We are going prequel, but it's not a character name. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm bad at those.
Which planet did the Clone Wars begin? What planet were they on when the Clone Wars began?
Began the Clone Wars have, right?
Yes.
We got a Jal Shea advisor number. That was the planet, wasn't it? It'd be the one where they had like the where there was droid building droids. How perverse! Wasn't that planet? The one with all the
droids. Wait, yeah, the whole.
Where
It's
C-3PO is in
huge
like
hit.
Yeah, it was the planet
Yeah,
where
because they're in that factory, right? And they
it's like
fire out
the end of the
droid factory,
Attack of the
then-
Clones, right? Isn't that where it begins? Is
Yes.
that big battle and
yes.
all the Jedi show up? Yeah.
Correct.
I don't know what the planet's
Yes.
called though. I know the planet name, because the reason why I know the planet name is because it's in Battlefront. Is that right? They call it Battlegrounds. What is it? Star Wars Battlefront? Is that what it is? You know the games I'm talking about, where you do the little.
Yeah. I always get confused whether it's Battlefield or Battleground or Battlefront, but yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That planet is Genosha, right?
Pardon me, sorry? You're getting
Genosha.
You are having your franchises mixed up there. You're thinking of the planet from the X-Men, which sounds very similar to the Star Wars planet. So I'll give you another chance to correct yourself.
Does it start with a G though?
Yes, it does. Same three letters. It is G-E-N. But it's not
Okay.
Genosha.
Oh,
it's
I don't know. I don't remember what the last.
Genosis. I'm gonna give that to you, though, buddy.
Yes.
I'm gonna give that to you.
You're gonna be. I think I
right.
merit half marks for that one.
Okay. Well. Okay. Here's one that I think would be hard for a lot of people, but I think you got this nailed. So this is where you catch up with the audience. If you get a point on Johnny D and you're feeling good, I think you're going to get this one wrong, and I have faith that Jedi Master Johnny D will get this correct.
Okay.
What?
And I'm going to do it at the same
country?
time as navigating this map. So yes.
What
Ask the question.
country were the Battles of Hoth sequences filmed in The Empire Strikes Back? Where did they film the Battle of Hoth, John?
I'm pretty sure I know this, because I read there's this really cool old. Have I showed you that book? I think I got it at a garage sale or something. It was like this.
Actually, to be fair, you lent me the A New Hope book. I never actually got to see the Empire book, but I.
Well, you're talking about. You're talking about. There's the giant books, right? The giant books.
I'm talking about the ones by John Rinsler. Yes.
Yeah. So
you're talking about the old one from the 80s.
There was it was like, you remember, it was like paperback. Like it was like you remember how you get paperback novels? You know the book I'm talking about? And it was the making of Empire Strikes Back.
I do know what you're talking about now.
You read it as a paper book novel. That's how it was formatted. So, yeah, have I showed you that book? Did I give that book to you?
I think you have, actually, yes.
Anyway, so I'm pretty confident because of that book that I know the answer, and the answer is the country of Norway.
Ding, ding, ding-a-ling.
Yeah.
Johnny D, finish your straw.
All right, so I guess I can't go in here anymore. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so I think I just have to leave the cave. It said secret tomb there, so I thought maybe there was, but I guess I've already done. The secret tomb is where I had all those crazy visions. So I'm assuming that once we get out of this cave, that there'll be some sort of like scene. But I still don't know where the hidden master, unless it was the dead body as the hidden master. But I think we've pretty much recovered everything that's on this planet. So I'm not sure what what else we have to do here. Yeah, let's just keep going here. All right, so any more trivia questions?
I can bring up some more. Yeah, sure.
No, that's
the 5 ready, but no, it's okay. It's okay.
We can. Well, it's. I think we're almost at the cave here, so we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what the next big event is.
While you're running along.
Sorry, go ahead. What were you saying?
I have a couple more questions for you while you're running along here.
All right. Well, let's see what the plot. Let's see. We'll save them for when there's a lull in the plot or when I'm killing a lot of creatures. Oh, okay. So there's nothing going on. Maybe I go back to my ship and something will happen. All right. So I ask your next question.
What did the Emperor, according to the Emperor, what is Luke Skywalker's weakness? According to the Emperor,
your faith in your friends is yours. Right?
Oh, well done, man. Well done.
All right, so I wonder if I should go back. Let's go back to the Sith Academy first. See if something's going on there. And if you have another question, now's the time to answer. Ask me.
Who said This is how liberty dies, to thunderous applause.
Oh, it was Padme.
Yes, correct.
Yes, definitely one of
Okay,
my
final one.
favorite lines.
Final one.
Final question.
Final trivia question for the evening. Who said, feel, do not think, trust your instincts?
Oh,
Feel. Do not think, trust your instincts.
that's a good question because
That is a good one.
I can't recall. It sounds like a very Star Warsy line.
Very
but
Jedi line.
But I can't recall. So I'll have to use my I guess deduction to kind of figure out when someone said say the quote again.
Feel, do not think, trust your instincts.
Who said that?
Who said that?
That's gotta be Yoda.
And I'll give you a hint.
It's Yoda. Isn't that Yoda like training Luke Skywalker? He says that at one point.
No.
Oh, it's not. Okay, so is it
Yoda,
in the original?
Yoda said, I think it's like a Jedi proverb, and Yoda has a variation of that. But the way that line is said, that is not Yoda.
Okay, so it's
and
like
it's not Obi-Wan.
It's the George Lucas movies, though, right? It's one of those.
Yes, it is.
One of the 6.
Yes, it is. I won't give you questions from any non-George Lucas movie.
So. Oh, who would have said that? Qui-Gon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. And I believe it's when he's telling his pre-race talk to Anakin. When Anakin's in the pod. I think that's when that line is spoken.
Yeah, it's a good moment. Good moment.
Anakin, feel, do not think. Trust your instincts.
Yeah. That was good. Yeah, that pod race was good. That was a good scene.
Oh man, is it ever? I don't think it gets enough credit.
Yeah. Oh, you can see. I'm not doing so good. You can see how I'm limping.
Things are vicious. Why aren't you using your electric shock on those guys?
I want to use it on a Sith, like a Sith assassin. So I need to wait for a good moment for that. I got to do it when we're able to see it happen and comment on it. So okay, so I think I better save. I'm hoping that when I get in the ship, it'll move the plot forward because I don't know what else to do on this planet at this point. So let's see what happens when I go.
Did you take a quick look at your map? Make sure there's no more unshaded areas?
Yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure I got it all. Oh, there's another skeleton corpse. Anytime I look at these, I'll have to fight. Oh, yeah, hiss. I don't want to hit shock these guys. Shocking animals is fun as shocking people. So I'm gonna save it for the next time I. Yeah, very dark side. Well, I want to fight. I want the animals to fight with honor. Okay, so we'll go on the ship and see what happens. See if something happens. If not, I'll have to go back to that kill because I can't get into the academy anymore.